Hey, hi, nice to see you. If you haven't caught a stream or anything of the sort, this is how I sound. I know, it's horrible. The machine has a voice. Anyway, this year has been downright awful for the PC space. There was an entire water cooling company that didn't pay their vendors and was then bought out by a startup company because the parent company went out of business. And then Nvidia, the company that makes most of your GPUs, has been releasing horrible driver updates that either broke or bricked GPUs. That's kind of a problem when that's doing all the gaming bits. And now Microsoft, a multi-trillion-dollar company, is releasing security updates that brick your SSDs, which is the thing that has all your data on it. Now, when I say brick, that means it's not accessible to your PC for any number of stupid reasons. Initially, this was reported by a user on Twitter named Neko Rusuki, who tested it on Windows 11 24H2 with a security patch of KB506-3878, and the outlet Niche PC Gamer over in Japan picked it up first. They found out that transferring a large amount of data, specifically updating Cyberpunk 2077, with the usage rate of this SSD going above around 60%, made the drive disappear out of Windows entirely. Sounds kind of bullshit, right? Restarting did seem to help, and they were able to reproduce it pretty regularly with around 50 gigabytes of data. Now, here's my personal 2 cents. I work with laptops, and we have around 2 that are irrecoverable due to this bug, and I don't know what caused that. Most of our work is cloud-based, and my working theory is that they synced some of the SharePoint files to their local PC, though I can't really prove that since I can't get into the device to do some forensic BS. This is a list of all known faulty SSDs after some pretty extensive testing by a lot of people, along with Neko Rusuki, and clarifies that this is purely for sanity checking and is by no means calling KB506-3878 and KB506-2660 the problem. This is machines translated, so please check your drives, make sure that they're not affected. It may extend beyond that. I'm not entirely sure. So just to be safe, to uninstall these changes, go to Settings, the Windows Update tab, your update history, scroll all the way down, hit Uninstall Updates, and make sure you check if anything here matches either of the 2 that are on screen right now. Now, I don't make the claim that this will fix everything, but it might mitigate the risk. And also, please follow these guidelines from the article just to be completely sure that you're not losing any of your data, because your data is my #1 priority. Done? Okay. Now on with the updates of this situation. On the 20th of August, Phison, the manufacturer of the SSD controllers that make your SSDs work, said after their testing that it was a Windows issue. Now keep that in mind as I tell you this next part. On the 28th, Phison walked it back and said that they were unable to reproduce the issues along with Microsoft. Coincidence? I think not. And now, as of time of recording, Microsoft has denied all allegations of this being their fault. Now, I'm not saying that they pressured Phison, but it could happen. What have we learned today, people? Don't trust Microsoft, ever. I'm actively trying to get all of my programs on Linux so that I can officially quit this stupid operating system, but there are just a few minor problems that are me problems. I'm actively working on a video to let you know and decide if Linux is right for you, if you're tired of Windows's shit. If you liked this video and the recounting of these unfortunate events by an unhinged clanker, please like, subscribe, follow, retweet, or whatever the equivalent on the platform I end up posting this on. Have a good day, my friends, and don't forget to drink water or else I'll hunt you down personally. Bye.